Hello, hello, everybody. My name is Jennifer Hart, in case you don't know me, and I am here today with Kim Burley. I call her Kim Day, but she put her name as Kimberly. So, in case you don't know me, let me introduce myself. I am a connector. What does that mean exactly? Well, my passions are spirituality and personal development. So, I help people who are seeking to grow in their life. Maybe it's heal, achieve more, do more, connect with their soul to connect, if that makes sense, with the people and information that they need. This includes also entrepreneurs who are on a mission to get their word out to the world and their gifts and their strengths, and anybody that's thinking about it or saying, hey, I feel like I should be doing more. I'm your girl, and then I bring on the people who can help you with that. So today, I'm super excited because I have one of my amazing friends and book coach, mentor, marketing specialist. God, I can call you so many different things, Kim Day. And I'll go real quick into how we met. So I know Kim personally. We met at a series of workshops that I was enrolled in, and Kim was there helping with the transformation. And when we met, it was just, sometimes you meet people and there's like that instant connection. That's how it was for us. And I was like, I love her. And she's like, I love you. And so this whole like journey transpired. We've kept in touch, and this book program came all of a sudden, and I was in the first group of the book program. So stay tuned, because I am going to be announcing when my release date is of my book. I'm so super excited. It's been a long time in the making. I have a lot to share. So without further ado, let me bring on Kim. Kim is awesome. Her background is amazing. She, like me, has a very diverse background in multiple things: real estate, financial industry, marketing, sales, now books also as well. She's also an entrepreneur herself, and or authorpreneur. That's like what you call
it. I love it. Authorpreneur sounds awesome.
Yes, and she is into personal growth and development. I have seen her personally help people transform their lives, and I'm super excited to have her. And we want to be here today to talk about a super awesome upcoming free event that she has. But first, Kim, this is totally unscripted. We did not do anything. Let's go with, let me see what I feel like we should talk about first. Tell me how you got started in like the book world and how your journey was, like just a quick background so people kind of know.
That's so funny. And it's so true, right? We're just completely unscripted, but we know each other well enough that it just flows.
We can come on and do it. Yes.
Yeah. Yep. That's what happens. So yeah, Jen, thank you so much for having me here. You're amazing. I love you with all my heart. And yeah, it's funny. I was just on a networking event before this, and the first question I asked is, do you really like raise your hand? And if you're watching right now live or watching the replay, hit like hashtag replay. But have you ever thought like everything happens for a reason? Right. And that reason is there to serve us. And I totally, truly believe in this. And we were just meant to meet, and we were meant to collaborate. And this is just so awesome. I love hanging out with you. I need to get a cheerleader pom-pom. I so want one of those. In fact, I would mail them to my clients, I think, because I love the fact that, it's just awesome. I love being people's cheerleaders. Right. Yeah. So thanks for watching, Michael. I can see the comments coming in. So yeah. One of the ways I think that your life kind of moves and ebbs and flows, and you get led down a journey and down a path, is by understanding that everything does happen for a reason. And when you can live in those moments of why, instead of saying, why is this happening to me, but possibly why is this happening for me? And shift that, this is when big transformation comes in your life. And yes, we met in a personal development, and now I'm a book coach, but I was a financial advisor for over 13 years. So I went from, hi, my name's Kim, I'm a financial advisor, I'm going to help you, save for retirement and protect your family's wealth, to, hi, I'm a book coach. Like, are you kidding me? That was so randomly. I love the fact that I just kind of went with it. And so my backstory is I was a financial advisor for over 13 years. And I was on the income roller coaster. So, if you're an entrepreneur and you've ever felt like, 1 month you have some really great clients and you're doing really well. And then the next month you're like, whoa, you're on that little downward slippery slope. And you're like, where's my next mortgage payment or rent payment or car payment, or heck, where's my next meal going to come from? I mean, been there, done that. I was on the income roller coaster. And in 2017, I wrote and published my first book, The Financial Fitness Playbook, The Ultimate Guide to Winning the Money Game, which was pretty awesome. And everything changed for me. In less than 12 months, my business had doubled, my income had doubled. And in fact, the results were so transformational for me that I thought, this is a secret I can't share anymore. Like, I want to be able to show other people how they can have better results by just elevating their branding, positioning themselves as an expert and thought leader, and watching how that just attracts an endless stream of clients into your business. And so I switched gears, and I went from helping people with their personal finance to helping people have better financial results in their business. So a mindset shift for me. So now, I'm just super passionate about helping other people do that. It's pretty awesome.
It is pretty awesome. I was going to say it's super badass. If you have kids around, earmuffs, sorry about that. Should give a warning. Like Marie Forleo always says, please wear this with earphones. I'm going to start doing that. Yeah, I love that story. I've heard that story tons of times. And I even have like the details of when that first transformation happened. And what I love about Kim is a ready, fire, aim person. And I be struggling, overcoming, let me pick my words wisely here, overcoming perfectionism. I tend to like, wait, don't do. And unless I'm really sure or ready for something, I take action. And Kim's like, nope, let's do it. So I'm like, okay, and that's what's great about having her as a coach, is that she's like, all right, so what day and time are you going to go announce your book? Like, let's do it, and she has that fire under your ass. And that's what I love about her. And that's why she gets stuff done, and she has transformation all the time, because she just goes for it, and she's willing to let it be what it is, because it's not happening to her. It's happening for her, whatever comes up. So I love how that just all came in full circle right there.
Yeah. And it happens all the time for me. And when you step into your greatness and you step into saying yes to yourself, because people that come and take my course, when I sit down with them, I have this conversation with them. And so I'm not one of those like pushy salesy people, because really my job as a coach and getting on a call with somebody is to explore whether it's a good fit for both you and for me. And quite frankly, I'm not getting you to say yes to me or yes to my book program. I'm actually exploring the opportunity for you to say yes to yourself and to say yes to your dreams and goals. And, people will say, well, maybe not now. I'm like, why not now? Like, what are you waiting for? I've had people come to me with like, oh my God, I've had this book inside of me for 14 years. Why did it take 14 years to get it out of your head and into your hand? Because it doesn't need to take that long, but it's stepping into action, fearless action, and maybe not fear, but in spite of fear, right? I act in spite of fear, if you remember that one. I am a warrior. So I act in spite of fear. So it's not that I don't feel fear, but I choose to move past and live on the other side of fear, because the cliche is all greatness and all amazing transformation. And your dreams and goals are just on the other side of your comfort zone and on the other side of fear. So step into your greatness is what I always say.
Yeah, absolutely. And I've learned that to be true. I get the most clarity and grow the most when I'm in action, whether it's perfect action or imperfect action. And we all know that it's most likely imperfect action. Like the first day I pushed the live button, I was like, like today I'm like, screw it. Let's not even like have like an outline. Let's just do it, because that's what I like, is that authenticity and showing up, because we live in such this picture perfect world that I'm going on a tangent here, sorry, that we show like just who we want to show on Facebook, and, oh, look at my life and I'm this and I'm that. And I'm like, no, like I'm messing it up all the time. Like I love this story. I left a live on after the fact, and you saw the behind the scenes.
I remember you were saying that. It's awesome.
Yeah, but that's real life, and that's what's going to happen. So you're just here to help people that have entrepreneurs specifically that have a message, a mission, something to get out to the world to help to get that note out in a book form. And you have a book program coming up, but you also have an event coming up. Which one should we talk about first? Because they're both amazing.
Well, the event's the next thing. So why don't we talk about the free event?
Let's do that.
Okay.
All right.
So next week in my Facebook group is called From Zero to Marketing Hero. We will drop a link in the chat. I might even be able to do it while I'm talking, but maybe I'll just wait because I can't, walk and chew gum at the same time on a good day. So I will pop that in afterwards, or Jen will. We'll get that link to you. But either way, it's a free 5-day video training series called the Become a Best-Selling Author Adventure. So full transparency, it's a Facebook challenge. But who needs more challenges in their life right now, right? So I've decided to flip the challenge model on its head. We're going to have some fun. It's going to be interactive. There's going to be worksheets. So you're going to get to go into breakout rooms. It's going to be fully experiential. You're going to get to come and learn from me, but also play with your other people that are along on the adventure, because I love to have fun. In fact, that's my self-proclaimed title, the CFO of my business, the Chief Fun Officer, because business doesn't have to be hard. It can be fun. And so if you are open to that, I'd love to invite you to come along on the adventure. It starts next Monday, June 21st. It's going to go all week between 1 and 2 Pacific. That's 4 to 5 Eastern Standard Time. And block it off in your calendar. It's obviously you're going to get the best experience if you come and do this live, but I understand that people are busy and sometimes you can't always clear your calendar. And if that's the case, don't worry. I've got your back. All the recordings are going to land in the group. It's going to be super fun. We're going to deep dive into message clarity, who it is that you help, the problems that they have, and how your product or service solves that problem and gets them the transformational results that they're looking for. And we'll talk about creating your 6-figure book funnel blueprint. So designing a 6-figure business around your book as the starting point, as that entry level into the funnel. Because quite frankly, it's not about selling $10 books. It's about how you can use that book to attract clients to your product or service offering, right? Which is where the real cha-ching happens. And quite frankly, if you're making a bigger income, then it means you're helping more people. So you're having a bigger impact in the lives of the people you serve. And that's what it's all about. It's creating win-win scenarios where you create an income, you create impact, and you create influence. Impact, influence, income.
I love that. And it's so true. And we know that because that's what we learned at a lot of the workshops that we attended. It is about impact. And the more people that you can reach with your message, your story, your experiences, the more people that you can help. And somebody is waiting for you to light their candle and light up their life with you having your own inner light lit, which is how a book can help with that. And I've done the program. It's super awesome. I'm about to finish the execution of the final step. Super exciting about that. So I'm really excited about your adventure because every time I hop on something with you, I always can learn something new. And the best part about it is it's free. So all it takes is for you to say yes to yourself and to sign up and show up for 1 hour of a day for your life for 5 days, and your life can be changed. But you have to take that step and show up. We can't do that for you. I did drop the Facebook group, and so should people, if they want to join and come, should they just join the group and then it'll be live in there?
Absolutely. You bet. It's going to drop into that Facebook group live again, Monday to Friday, 1 to 2 Pacific. And the recordings will also live in the Facebook group too. So if you missed it, you just come on back and pick up where you left off. So no blame, no shame. This is a do it at your own pace. But, again, think about whether it's time to invest in yourself. I'm kind of running this like a summer. We're just into the beginnings of summer, right? I'm kind of calling this my like summer school rendition of the program. And although summer school in your mind, if you think back, kind of maybe conjures up images of like being in trouble and having to go back and retake something at school. Well, this is not that summer school, people, because entrepreneurs, if you are an entrepreneur like me and like Jennifer, you know that summer can actually be one of the best times to move new projects forward. In fact, because if you do, it's just in time for back to school when the rest of the world hits the reset button, where you're launching your new product or services to a captive audience. Because in September, people are actually looking to head into the final quarter of the year with renewed determination. They've likely set goals in January that they're aware they're not achieving yet. And so this is the best time, second to New Year's, when most people are reflecting on what they've accomplished, and they're sitting there waiting for you to step back in and help them get to their goals faster. So it's an awesome opportunity to move something forward in your business, ready to help and serve come September and back to school.
I love it. And absolutely, someone had pointed out to me in my Toastmasters group, which is a speaking group, in case you don't know, but she had said like, oh, I love July 1st because it's like that time to reflect on the year, those goals you set for yourself. Where are you at? Have you achieved them? What's holding you back? What do you need to implement in order to move forward? And if you've been thinking about this book and you have taken no action and you're like, crap, it's already halfway through the year right now and I haven't done anything that I wanted to do, Kim's here to help. So show up, come in the group, and she has all the information there. It starts Monday. And if somebody is like me and they're just like, I'm in, what should they contact you? How should they get a hold of you?
Yeah, if you're like, I don't need to go on the adventure. I know I want to write a book, and this is 100% something that's on my list, my to-do list for 2021. Sign me up. Like, I need some help pushing this forward. Then by all means, if you're watching on Jennifer's platform, connect with Jen. She'll connect you with me. Or find me on Facebook. Let me know that you saw this on Jen's platform, on Jen's social media, because she is the fabulous connector. So we want to give her credit for putting this out there. And I would love to just have a one-on-one chat. One of my favorite things to do is chat with you about your goal, about your goals for your business, and why you think a book might be right for you. And at best, we'll leave that meeting with clarity on, where you're going, what's kind of maybe some of the obstacles holding you back, and a clear plan for moving forward, whether it's with me or whether it's on your own. So
I love that. And I can attest to that and vouch for that. I've sat on many connection calls with Kim and people that I knew were interested in writing a book. And it's just getting curious and getting into your world, hearing what your mission is, your story. Kim's an ideator. So when you tell her what you have going on in your life, she's like, oh, and this. It's like, bing, 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 like all these light bulbs flashing. And then she like connects it all together, which is super rad, and says, well, this is the grand picture I see for you. And either it fits or it doesn't. And she's not like, oh, it's cool. And I love that. And I think that's so important because one thing I just like to say this is that everybody's not a good fit for everybody. Like there is no person that is a good fit for everybody. Yep. That's just unrealistic. And if anybody tells you that they are, then they're lying. There's so many components that come into that. And Kim gets that. And I think that's really, really special. So
yeah, and for sure. I mean, I've got a pretty big personality, in case you haven't figured out. So I'm maybe not everybody's cup of tea. Like as much as there's lots of people that love me, there's also people that that are kind of repelled by my excessive energy. And so not everybody loves me, but everybody loves Jen. So you just connect with her, and I'm happy to sit down with anybody and talk about your big goals and your big ideas. I love doing it. It's so awesome. It brings joy to my heart to be able to do that for people. It's just amazing.
Yes. So if you have any interest, Kim's door is open for a connection call. Get in touch with me. I can point you to the right place. And if you have any questions, drop them in the comments. We'll be monitoring. So anything else that you want to add before we wrap it up?
No, I just, is now the right time to invest in yourself and in your business? That's a great question to ask. I would love, of course, to see you on the adventure. It's going to be epic and it's going to be lots of fun. And I would love to see you there.
Absolutely. I highly recommend it. And one thing I do want to just say because I can speak from experience with this and working with you is just the people like going on the journey together. Because a lot of people go, oh, I could do this by myself. And this is 100% true. You can. You could totally do it by yourself. You can Google everything. You can figure it out. But it was so much more fun to be sitting next to 13 other upcoming authors or authors of upcoming books. There, I said it right. Yeah. And to be experiencing it together and to like be holding hands and locking arms and going like, oh my God, this is scary and fun and exciting all at the same time. Mm-hmm. And that's what Kim does is she's a networker. And so she has a big group of people that just, will embrace you. And I like the harmony of being like in a team scenario where you can support each other and be with each other. And so check out the adventure, see the other explorers that are there, and have a good time with it. And whatever comes from it comes from it. So that's all I have to say today. Happy Friday. Have an amazing weekend. Thanks for joining us. And if you watch this on the replay, hashtag replay. I think that's the funniest thing. Don't ask me why. All right. Bye, everybody.